I don't really care what anyone says, but in my own opinion, I think this is the best orange juice on planet Earth. Tropicana, no pulp. This is the 2.63 liters. It expires March 21st, 2019. This is going to be gone way before then, but yeah. I used to drink a lot of Simply, it's called Simply Orange. I guess it's kind of identical to this, but Tropicana is more, I don't know, I think it tastes better. I mean, to some people, all orange juices taste the same, but this is premium per premium. This is quality right here, and I've already drank quite a bit. Yeah, it's a really good drink. It's pretty addicting. So, and yeah, just had some breakfast anyway. So just having some breakfast and just taking it easy. Doing another video an hour later. It's 9:30 a.m. February 13th. I know I'm getting pretty tired. Of course, I've been up, I believe, for 14 hours now. But, I can do 17, 18 hours, no problem. Just been watching Hemlock Grove on Netflix. It is an older show. I believe it started in 2013 and ended in 2015 or 2016. I know there's 3 seasons on Netflix, so I'm finally on the 3rd season. There's only, I guess, like 4 more episodes left, and then the series is finished. So, yeah, it's a pretty interesting show. I like the actors in it. So I kind of grew, on that show. I've never watched it before, and the first season was 6 years ago. So 6 years later, I'm watching the show. But yeah, they didn't remove it from Netflix, so I'm not too sure how long it's been on Netflix for, but yeah. But just watching Netflix on my all-in-one computer. So really good. So this Friday, this Friday, February 15th, it's going to be official. It's going to be 2 months since I went without a cell phone. 2 months since I haven't had Android. And it's kind of weird because usually I wouldn't go, that long, 2-3 months without a phone. Usually about a month, maybe a month and a half. Or maybe I have gone 2 months without a phone, but it was like a while ago. I don't let it go that long. I don't usually, it's usually, like I said, usually about a month or so that I don't have a phone because I have to, sell my cell phone so I can have money for food. when I run out and stuff. Um, so, but ever since, December 21st, 2018, I had this all-in-one computer. I started getting into the all-in-one computers at the end of 2018 because, you never had an all-in-one computer before. Usually when it comes to computers, I just get like laptops, right? But, the laptops that I was buying, the screen was only, 15 inch. It wasn't like full HD. Like the display, the resolution was only like 1366 times 768, where my all-in-one computer is 1600 times 900, right? 1600 times 900, right? That's the resolution, the HD display on this 19.4-inch all-in-one. You know, now it's not a 21.5-inch or a 24-inch. Like those iMac all-in-one computers, but I mean, 19.4 is a pretty decent size for this room, you know. But I was gonna wait till Friday to talk about this, about going without a cell phone for 2 months, But I'll probably do a different video on Friday. I don't know. I mean, I'm doing everything on my all-in-one computer, right? I mean, I can still do videos on my my 720p HD webcam. So, you know, I still can watch. At least, I can still, watch Netflix, listen to Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff is there, right? On the computer, you know. It's just that for Instagram, because I have Windows 8.1, I know Windows 10 you can do that because Windows 10 has the Instagram app, where Windows 8.1 doesn't have that. But with Windows 10, of course, you can upload pictures to Instagram. But because this computer is pre-installed with Windows 8.1, and I really don't want to put Windows 10 on it because it might make it more slower. You know what I mean? Yeah, because this is a Windows 8.1 computer, right? So I don't really, I know a lot of people don't like Windows 8.1, and I mean that's their problem. But I mean, don't don't get me wrong or anything, but I don't know what I'm saying anyway. I'm overtired, but Windows 8.1 is a little bit like Windows 10, right? For the apps and the icons and stuff like that, like the app tiles, whatever they're called. Um, yeah, but Windows 8.1, it looks like at the bottom, you know, on the desktop, looks almost like Windows 7, right? But then when you press the Windows Start button, of course, you get those apps, and that's what's on Windows 10. But that look started on Windows 8, you know. So Windows 10 is a little different though, right? It's okay, I guess, but yeah. But anyway, guys, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's been 2 months, like I said, without a cell phone, and I mean, I don't know when I'm gonna go back to it. Right now, I'm going to be paying off the loan that I owe, and it's $632 plus interest. So it might be like 650 or something like that. It should be under $700 though. So, but yeah, I got to get that paid off because they just keep calling and calling. Then they keep calling my friend because he's the main contact. Because I live with him, right? So they keep calling him and asking for me and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of getting annoying. So yeah, I gotta get that dealt with on February 28th. So but I'm not gonna do another loan after that. I'm just gonna pay it off. I mean, I'm gonna have less money, of course. And then the rent's gonna be going up in April. I'll be paying about $200 more. It's gonna be $660. So but I'll still have like over $400. I'll have under $500. I'm used to having about 630 or 620. After I pay my rent, which is 480 usually. But in April it's going up, so you know. So yeah, like what I mean. When you have less money, when you only have like say $450 left, um, then I mean, yeah, with $450, of course, you could still buy like a phone, like secondhand, a phone online, like you can get like $100 cell phone, on Kijiji or Facebook Marketplace, you know. But most people are crazy, man, because they charge like 150, $200. You know what I mean? I can't really do that right now, especially if I'm gonna have less money. Um, so yeah, that's my thing right now. Like I said, what I'm trying to say is if you have less money and you can't really buy the extra things at the moment. So I don't know, man. It might be um like maybe in July, the end of June, I might get a cell phone then. Like, you know, the rent's going up just for 3 months for some reason. For April, May, and June, and then after June, like the end of June, Canada Day long weekend, right? Um, the rent will be back down to 480, so I'll be back. I'll have like like my 600 or 630 whatever dollars left. I mean, it'll go back. I'll have that $600 again instead of having under 500 or 450 or 430, whatever, right? So I think that's probably the best time to get the extra stuff, like in the summer, like go back to Android. So for like the winter and the spring, I'm just gonna use this all-in-one computer. Now, here's another thing too: is I know every month they usually pawn my computer, because the pawn shop gives me $100. But then, when you have to pick it up, you have to pay, almost $132 just to get it back. Because there's a $30 like service charge, the service fee, whatever hell it's called, interest, right? You know what I mean? That's just the way it is when you do loans, right? So you have to pay more, right? So I'm not going to do that anymore, though. I mean, February is a short month. You know, of course, we still got 2 weeks to go, but there's only 28 days in February, right? There's no 30 or 31 days in February, or sometimes February has 29 days, but that's like a leap year, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, but this February is still 28 days. So to me, that's a short month, right? Because there's no 30, in this month. So yeah, so that's the thing, guys. So I mean, so really like, and I have a lot of food, man. You know what I mean? So like, really, there's no sense in doing that, and I can't do that. I can't keep ponding my all-in-one computer, man. It's a repeat of 2018. You know what I mean? Like, okay, cool. I did that in January, but because of what's going on right now, and I owe this loan, and I'm gonna have less money because the rent's going up by like $200 for a few months. Like I said, until June. So I can't keep. I can't like pay like $660 and then pay $132 every month, to get my computer. I mean, I'll still have a little bit of money left over if I do that, but I'm just gonna be broke if I keep doing that, right? And like, I gotta like whatever money that I have, like the 400 or 430 or 450, whatever. Maybe it might be 460. I don't know. It's hard to say, but that money, like, it's not going to be a lot of money really, because it's going to be like under $500. So, you know what I mean? So I can't keep pawning my stuff. I can't keep doing the loans. You know what I mean? That's just whatever money I have left, because I'm going to be short on cash. You know what I mean? So I can't go and do these extra things, you know? So yeah. Um, so yeah, like, I mean, and I always regret it all the time when I always like sell my stuff. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get all my stuff back. Had this conversation many, many times, but you know, that's what I need to do though, man. I can't keep, messing around, man. But you guys know the truth though. The reason why I keep, pawning my stuff at the hawk shop, at the pawn shop, is because I get money for it. And then I'm looking at, like, say, you know, you have no money and you have no food, or you're getting really low on food. And, there's nothing there. You're not getting any more money until the end of the month. So, the way I was looking at it, I was like, who really cares if I have to, pay to get it back? At least I'm getting $100 for that day. But the thing is, though, I was being stupid because every time, like, I, pawn my stuff at the hawk shop, I would, use that money that they give me. I would use most of that money for alcohol. And I did. Last month when I did this, I was really stupid because I ended up spending about $70 out of that $100. I was spending $70 on alcohol, and there was only like $30 left. Actually, no, I think it was like only $25 left because I did like I did like takeout or something. I bought some burgers. I think at Harvey's. Yeah. Yeah, I ended up spending like $5 or something like that. So so that's the thing, man. The bad addictions. But I'm not gonna do that anymore though, guys. You know, I'm gonna drink less every month. I'm not gonna drink, like I used to, you know. Yeah, so 2019, like every month, I'm only gonna be drinking less. I'm gonna be drinking less alcohol, you know. I'm not gonna be thinking about like, um, okay, cool. I could pawn my computer again because I could just watch Netflix on my TV because the Netflix app is built in on the Bell Vibe cable box because it's an internet cable box. So yeah, it has Netflix. But nah, man, like from now on, I'm not thinking about that anymore. As long as I have food. I mean, hell, I bought 2 boxes of 20 burgers. Okay. So I believe there's 10 burgers still left in the first box, and then the second box hasn't even been opened yet. So in total, like right now, on February 13th, and there's 2 weeks left, and I still have 30 burgers left. So you can't tell me that 30 burgers is not going to last you until the end of the month, man. There's just, I only have about 2 burgers a day per, I guess 24 hours. So you can't come to me and tell me like that 30 burgers is not going to last you 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, it's whatever. If you have to eat burgers, if that's all you have to eat, I mean, yeah, it's whatever. I mean, having the same thing every day is kind of annoying, but like not really. At least it's something to eat as long, you have food. So what I'm saying is, as long as I have food, man, I'm good. The booze is always going to be at the beer store, at the LCBO. So the booze can wait another day. When I run out of money, I'll drink again at the end of the month or the beginning of the next month. So that's what I'm going to keep on my mind. I mean, I got to, buy more food. And I'm going to tell you right now, the other day, or a few days ago when I went out last time, I had my last $30. And I was thinking of buying more beer. But I was smart. Something is changing because usually I would keep buying more beer and beer and beer. If I have food, I'll be like, okay, who cares? I don't really need to buy any more food. I have $30. I'll go buy more beer. But this time I did not do that. With my last $30, I bought another 20 burgers, which is $15. And then I started getting into the vegetables. I started buying the celery, broccoli, cauliflower, cucumbers. I always buy cucumbers anyway, but like the other vegetables I started getting into, and I started buying, apples, like the bag of apples, you know what I mean? And, of course, apple juice, orange juice, So, but yeah, guys, that's what I'm starting to do now, right? I got to be more smart with my money. I got to buy more food. When I'm not drinking, I'm eating and watching Netflix. Most of the time, it's Netflix and chill. But when it comes to the end of the month and the beginning of the month, up until maybe like the 10th day of the month, but I still have 14 beers in the fridge. And I was craving to drink those today on February 13th or Valentine's Day, February 14th. But no, I'm going to keep fighting this crave and I'm going to wait until Friday. Because when it comes to Friday night, yeah, you want to party, you know what I mean? And yeah, so those 14 beers I have left in the fridge, as you can see, the blue box is still there, the 24. And I have 11 cans still left out of the LeBlanc Blue 24. And I have 3 Budweiser bottles left. So altogether, that's 14, right? And yeah, I want to wait until Friday, But at least something is changing. At least now I'm thinking, I'm like, because I used to drink, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, right? Thursday, But now I'm thinking to myself, okay, the alcohol might be in the fridge, but I'm saving it for Friday. I'm saving it for February 15th, you know? And that's about it, guys. I'm getting pretty tired. It's 10 a.m., so I'm gonna get some sleep.